Should this really be here? Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
Zephyr, you made it! See? I told you there's no way Zephyr would have kicked the bucket.
Fine, you were right. So, what's the plan?
Well, we've got an ace up our sleeve and the enemy's in disarray. I say we strike while the iron's hot.
So we're finally going head-to-head with Balseph.
That's right. We can't afford to mess this up. It's now or never.
Then now it is! We've all been waiting for this day for far too long!
Leave the plan to me. In the meantime... yeah, you two need to do something about your outfits.
I have just the thing for your size. Stay right there, okay? I told you, it fits like a dream. I'm afraid we don't have any Renin clothing. I could find you some Danon outfits. But something tells me you'd rather pass.
Is this really that important?
In case you need reminding, I'm here because our interests overlapped. Nothing more. At no point did I say I've given up being a Renin.
Now, let's play nice. How about you ask Nath and see what he says? He's our one-stop shop for info around here. With any luck, he might just know something. Woo-hoo!
Nath, we need your help.
Ah, damn. Never the manpower when you... Huh? Help, huh? What kind? Is it urgent?
Well, no, not exactly.
Well, in that case, would you mind helping me out with something first? The work's really piled up around here.
What is it you'd like us to do?
Anything you can manage. No one cares about us slaves. That's why it's all the more important that we stick together and take care of each other. Check in with that guy over there for details on what needs doing. And thanks in advance.
Do you see anybody around here who could use our help?
We can't chase...
Hey,
Yes!
I guess. Got it. I had no idea the Crimson Crows were so active.
You sound pretty thrilled by that.
Thrilled? Maybe. But I'll settle for hopeful. We know now that not everyone is rolling over for the Renans. Try to be careful not to stand out too much. You're the only Renan around here, you know.
I know. I was just thinking about how communal it feels here, even though it's only supposed to be slave quarters.
Huh? Oh, yeah. When you put it like that, I guess it is different from heavily patrolled Mosgul. Were you expecting something more depressing?
It's likely a sign that Balsef doesn't think you guys can do anything to him.
What?
I mean, if Balsef thought the Crimson Crows actually posed a threat to him, you'd figure he'd be trying harder to suppress them.
You... No. You're probably right about that. All of the other Danans that aren't with the Crimson Crows accept the Renan's rule as simply a fact of life. From the day we're born, no, probably even before that, it's been drilled into us that the only purpose our lives have is to help select the next sovereign.
If they don't like the status quo, then they should fight it. Otherwise, they're endorsing it either way.
I see it differently, but that's just me. Speaking of Renans, do all of them think about things the way you do?
I won't deny that among my fellow Renans, power and status are everything. However, that isn't what this is about for me. I have something I need to do. And I'll do whatever it takes, and use whoever and whatever I need in order to get the job done. To hell with power. Can you even see out of that thing? Like, at all?
Of course I can. How else do you think I managed to avoid tripping everywhere I go?
What is that thing anyway? It doesn't look like anything Dan and I've ever seen.
Beats me. I don't remember anything about my past. When I came to, I was already wearing it. If I could get it off, I would. Damn thing makes it hard to eat. And I can't scratch my face when it itches. It's the worst.
Honestly, I'm just impressed you've managed to survive this long looking like that. I'm sure you attract attention wherever you go.
Most of the other Danans don't pay it any mind. It's in everyone's best interest to just keep their heads down, focus on their work, and pretend they don't notice.
What about the Renan soldiers? Didn't they notice?
The guards? They're more the kill first, ask questions later type. Be in the wrong place or step out of line and you're dead. Mask or no mask. That said, as long as you keep your head down and don't cause trouble, they mostly ignore you. Honestly, sometimes they don't look all that keen to stir up trouble themselves. A friend of mine said it's because if they kill us without a good reason, it could delay the work and put them behind schedule. At that point, it'd be their necks on the line. You should know more about all that than me, though, right?
I don't serve any of the lords. But I see what you mean. After 3 centuries of Renan rule without much upheaval, it's possible the soldiers might be losing their edge. All this trouble we've caused might be the first excitement they've had in a while.
Well, I don't plan on getting killed for their amusement.
Choice.
Slap! Here I go!
Swallow blade!
I'm
Here
only
I come!
getting started!
You're finished!
Here I go!
Rising Wyvern! Mirage! You're finished!
Here I
Take
go!
this!
It's over!
You're mine! Rising Wyvern! You're mine!
First aid!
I owe you one!
Mega Ray!
Take this! Slash!
This could be useful. That's not your run-of-the-mill enemy.
What?
They're all dead? How did this happen?
Soldiers, that's how.
Are you Iron?
Yeah, I am. Dairon sent me to help.
I'm so glad you made it. In the bushes over there.
Hang on.
It's no use. He's...
They've killed so many of us, and it's still not enough. They won't be satisfied until they've wiped us all out like pets.
He mentioned something about those bushes. We should check them.
Is this a cooking pot? But what is it doing here?
If I had to guess, he put it there to make sure a Renan wouldn't steal it.
So even though he knew he was dying, he chose to use the last of his strength to hide it, believing somebody would come for it. I guess you think it's stupid getting killed over a silly trinket, huh?
No. Clearly he risked his life for something he believed in. I would never mock someone for that. However, it will be up to us to figure out the purpose behind his dying act.
We'll make sure it wasn't in vain. If nothing else, this proves that the Renans can be outsmarted. We'll carry out your will, and see it through to the end.
Then we'd better get going. We don't know when those soldiers might be back to make another sweep of the area.
So this is what it means to fight the Renans.
Sounds like you're kind of scared to me.
Of course I am. But if I'm gonna die one way or another, I'd rather go down fighting.
Way.
You're mine!
Go!
It's over! Take
Here,
this!
let me help.
It's over!
First aid!
Rising Wyvern!
Mega
I'm
ray!
not done! Mirage! You're mine! It's over!
There! Got you! Mega
Here I
ray!
come! It's over?
Got you! Mega ray! I'll bring you back from death's abyss. Mega ray!
I owe you one.
Here's a healing
You're
art.
mine!
First
It's
aid!
over! Rising Wyvern!
Mega
It's
ray!
over! Mirage! Here I come!
Got you! Mega ray!
Slash! Swallow Blade!
There!
Take this!
That took more energy than I expected.
You're back, huh? Sounds like it. Much as I hate to admit it, there aren't many of us who can take on those Renin armies. All we can do is make sure we remember those who sacrificed.
Yeah, they won't be forgotten.
Glad to hear it. Now, what was that favor you wanted to ask me?
Oh, right. Well, you see...
So then, you're wondering if I know of any places where you can find Renin equipment? Anywhere with those damn bright eyes is gonna have tight security, of course. You can't just go carelessly poking around. Across the wilderness outside Ulzebek, you'll find the Fagin ruins. There's some kind of old Renin castle out there. What with it being impenetrable, I forgot. But with a Renin tagging along, who knows? Maybe you can find some way in. You ask me, though, it's a lot of trouble for some Renin rags. If I were you, I'd get comfortable with Danin garbs.
Those look like the ruins. Let's move.
Are we really going in there?
Yes. Now let's move.
Am I really doing this for some lousy cloak? There's Zugals here, too?
Hey!
Right.
Just a minute. With that blade and your strength, the average Zugal shouldn't be a problem, right?
I'll give it a shot.
Take it!
Take this!
I'm only getting
You're
started!
Take this! It's on! Eat dirt!
Take Mega Ray!
I'm not done!
They've got me
Fire!
surrounded.
This one's mine! I'll shoot them down! This one's mine! I never miss!
You're mine! It's so...
Go! I never miss!
You picked the wrong fight!
Mega Ray!
Here I come! Rising Wyvern!
Mega
This
Ray!
one's all mine! It's over! Rising
This
Wyvern!
one's mine! Mega
You're
Ray!
mine! I'm not done! Swallow
mine.
Blade! No escape! Rising Wyvern!
Pounce it! Mega
Here I
Ray!
come!
This could be useful.
You can hardly see anything from here.
Why don't we climb up higher and see if we can get a better view?
No choice! Here I come!
Here I go!
You're finished!
I'm only getting started!
Start up!
There! Got you!
You're mine!
Mega Ray!
Here I come! Rising Wyvern! Here I come!
I'm only getting... Here's a
You're
healing arm!
mine! Swallow Blade!
Did you just heal me?
Yes, I need you,
Rising
remember?
Wyvern!
Right.
I never miss!
You picked the wrong fight!
We managed to pull through.
I won't forgive you!
You're mine! Take
Mega
this!
Ray!
Here I come!
You're mine!
You're mine!
Mega Ray!
Here I come!
Mega Ray!
We're in good form!
What's this thing?
Get lost!
You're mine! Rising Wyvern! Here I come!
Take
Here I come! That buzzing is driving me mad! Take this! You're finished!
there! Help this!
It got fired!
I've
It's
got
over!
it! Let a marksman handle
Power
it!
blade! All yours! Here I
I'm
come!
only getting started!
Here I come! Take this! You're finished!
Again!
Rising!
I can't lay a finger on you.
I prefer it that way.
Take this!
What about you?
Just
Let
watch
the
and
marksman
see.
handle this!
Rising Wyvern! I'm not done!
There! Got you!
Rising Wyvern!
Mega Ray! This one's mine!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
I'll take you all off!
Take it!
It's over! Stardust!
Here, let me help!
Any more of this and I'll burn out! It's over!
Rely on myself.
Swallow Blade!
I'm only getting started!
Here I come! This one's all mine!
Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you
You picked
reminding
the
me.
wrong fight!
Again!
It's over! Here I come! Mirage!
Only getting started!
I'm not... Here I come! Rising Wyvern! I'm not done!
Here I go!
Strike!
Sighted! Let the marksman handle this!
I still got a ways to go!
Get lost!
You're finished!
I can only rely on myself.
Take this!
Mega Ray!
Insects should stay on the ground.
Help this!
I'm not done! Here I come! Mirage! It's over! Damn it!
Mega Ray!
Take this! It's over!
Here I go! You're mine!
Take this! Take this!
We turned the tables on him.
There are still more
This
left.
one's all
Right. No time to hold back.
We did it!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Here I come!
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
You're finished!
I'm pretty worn out.
Want to rest up for a bit?
I wonder if those are the Fagin ruins below us. Shouldn't be too much farther now, if that's the...
I guess it's been a while since I had a bite to eat. Don't worry about me. I'm used to working while I'm hungry. It's no big deal.
It is a big deal. You should eat whenever you can. The last thing I need is you keeling over in the middle of a fight just because you didn't eat.
Never thought I'd get lectured on eating by a Renin, of all people.
Yeah, well, some of us Renins know what it's like to go without food, believe it or not.
What do you mean? I thought...
This isn't about me. Now, are you going to eat or not?
I would, if we had anything to eat, but we don't.
Actually, I have a little bit of food on me.
You've been carrying that stuff around this whole time? I'm not sure it's gonna be enough for the both of us, though.
That's why we're going to cook it instead.
Cook? I've never done anything like that before.
Me neither, to be honest. But we've got to make something out of all this, so might as well try.
What are you staring at me for?
Your clothes are all about function over form. You should think about sprucing them up a little.
Why? What purpose would it serve?
I guess you're right. I just think you'd look good with a little blue thrown in somewhere.
All right, I'll think about it.
This should definitely keep you guys full. You really do eat through that mask of yours, huh? I'm impressed you can manage so well.
Huh? Oh, it's nothing. You get used to it after a while. Still, I'm glad we decided to stop and fill our stomachs. I've got a newfound respect for cooking now. But I guess that's easy when you're used to eating everything raw. It would have been perfect if it had any flavor.
Sorry it didn't live up to your palate.
Oh, no, that wasn't a knock on you. I was just... Sorry. That's not how I should thank you for cooking for me.
You've got me curious now. Is it just pain you can't sense, or are your taste buds shot too?
Oh, sure, my taste buds work fine. Although, apparently what I like tends to be a little out there.
How so? What's so unusual about what you eat?
Well, one time I couldn't get enough of these things I picked off a plant, but everyone else said they were way too spicy. Doc thinks maybe I crave spicy food to compensate for the lack of pain I feel.
Maybe it's best I take charge of the cooking. You know, just to be on the safe side. I can't guarantee it'll be to your tastes, though.
I said I'm sorry. Look, I'll learn to tone down my tastes in the future, so let's just put that slip of the tongue behind us already. I think we've rested long enough. Let's keep moving.
This must be it. Looks pretty ancient, but I recognize Renan architecture when I see it.
It's seen some beatings. If it stayed sealed all this time, it's not because people left it alone.
It's not just their technology. The Renans build their structures out of special materials, too. Strong enough to withstand assaults from Danon tools and weaponry, anyway.
So how the hell are we...
Easy.
I hate that I can see what's on the other side. I can't just walk in.
Looks like this place used to be a supply base of some sort. It probably even dates back to the Great Conquest of 3 centuries ago.
For an abandoned place, it sure is crawling with critters. Kinda makes you wonder how they all got in.
Through cracks in the walls, I guess.
I won't forgive you!
You're mine!
You're mine!
Take this!
Let the marksman handle
You're finished! Stardust!
Flame of fury!
Here I come! It's over! No escape! Crush! Rising Wyvern! I'm not done! Mirage!
You're mine! Take it! And again! This one's mine!
It's over! You're mine! Rising Wyvern!
Any injuries?